I know your Liquid kinda goes to the beat of their own drum, Insania. Like, DPC Season 2 had you guys picking this, when the rest of your region was picking this. But you guys still play the same patch as everyone, and I've always wanted to know, how does a team's understanding of a meta evolve during tournaments? So say, what can you tell me about your run from the Starladder Minor in June 2019 to TI9 and all the tournaments in between?
Oh, a lot. That's one of my favorite time periods of our team.
Let's go down memory lane.
So the whole lead up to TI9 was really epic from our end because we managed to qualify to this last minor where we knew we have to win the Starladder Minor in Kiev in order to go to the major and there place top 6, which would have been our all-time highest placement at any major ever in order to make TI, which we did. So Starladder Minor was a huge deal. I remember we were playing a lot of Sven, Jug, Troll. That was like our playstyle the entire way through.
You are correct. Yeah, you mentioned Sven, who was Mikkei's most played hero at that tournament, and also the most contested hero of the entire event. So it kinda seems like you guys were on the ground floor of the meta here. But then you guys roll up to Epicenter 2 weeks later, what happens there?
It shifted a bit because once we started playing against like the real tier 1 teams like VP, they Omni-Knighted us very early on, and we were like, holy shit, Omni just destroys our entire draft. After that game, I think we swapped up our playstyle a bit, and we started picking like Enigma more to cover this like Omni Knight that we thought was like, "Ooh, what do we do if they pick Omni?"
Yeah, but you let VP pick Omni again in the playoffs.
Did they do it twice? Were we that dumb? I guess we didn't think Omni was the problem, because we gave them Omni Slark twice against our son. Sometimes, you know, it's easy to be smart afterwards.
At least you know now, right? 2 years and 8 patches later. Next up was Dota Summit 10 in July.
So we found out about Enchantress during this event, because we had to play Pain Gaming, and they destroyed us with Ench Core. And I think Ench ended up being like a top tier pick at TI this year too. But we didn't know about it.
Yep, Enchantress was the second most contested hero at TI9, so you guys definitely picked up some good intel in Los Angeles. Still ended up being champions at the tournament though.
I told my team, like, if we want to win this event, like, we might have to bust out some of the stuff that we didn't want to play.
You mean to tell me you were saving strats?
Precisely. For all the people out there, I don't think a single team gives a about us. But that's not, we thought we were a top tier team now. We just made TI.
Gotta dress for the job you want, right? Behave like you're a top tier team to become a top tier team. I guess the very last bit of research that you could have done was at your TI9 bootcamp.
Throughout this period, we learned that, like, oh yeah, Faceless Void is very good against our Sun, so we can't really just keep running the Sun. We started valuing Void really highly for TI, and I think it was a pretty defining hero for how we drafted.
Thus concluding your education on Sven. For anyone curious, there were also some letter patches that nerfed Sven during this time period, but it was all during 7.22. And now, as we pull into TI10 with 7.30, you have any ideas on who's hot and who's not? Well, actually, you're the Coddle expert. Tell me, is this core Coddle thing a meme, or is it actually viable?
Okay, so this is really funny. So do you know how this started?
Is it not 9?
So me and Mickey were playing, and I was telling Mickey how I think Coddle's like the best hero in the game. And I was like, Mickey, you should really go play Coddle mid. Like, it's so broken. Like, trust me, you're gonna own every game. So Mickey queues up a game, and he gets into game against guess who?
9 from Tundra?
9 from Tundra. We call him Penta 9. Please keep that in the video. He plays against Penta 9, and he like absolutely obliterates him. And then a couple days later in ESL, Tundra picked this Coddle mid. And then Mickey's like ultra salty about it in our Discord channel, which I tweeted out, so there's proof. He's like ultra salty about like 9 getting credit for this Coddle mid thing. Mickey's like, dude, I invented this. Like, Aiden told me to buy stupid Hex on Coddle. What an idiot. Dagon's the build, like, just run around and one-shot people.
Wait, so he even did 9's build?
The 1-to-1 the same build. Mickey won 3 nulls, travels, Dagon.
You created a monster, Aiden. We'll see what havoc your old man wreaks at TI. Maybe his daughter might have a say in it now that she's in captain's mode. But thanks for taking us along that journey. And thanks to SAP and Team Liquid for letting me share it with you precious viewers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been waiting over 2 years to hear Gabe say those 4 magic words.
Welcome to the International.
That's the stuff.